Dear fellow Americans and students, I'm Dr. Bensson Samuel. I'm running as a candidate for the U.S. Senate representing Michigan in the election of 2024. Today I would like to address a very important topic with you. The topic is educational equity. Before we delve into this topic, I would like to ask this question to you. How many of you who are currently in school working more than one job at this time to make ends meet? How many of you have given up on your educational dreams because you could not afford the education? How many of you are struggling to make student loan repayments? How many of you feel that you would have made better decisions if you were well informed and educated? How many of you who are currently in school feel exhausted and tired and depressed because you're not able to concentrate fully on your education? Now that we have answered this question, let's move on to discuss why it's important. We profess to be a country that is developed, educated, but yet the numbers show otherwise. Only 52% of Americans have a postgraduate degree, education, or certificate, which means there's 48% of Americans who do not have any post-secondary education. There are 21 million single parenthood families here who are struggling. How are we educating these citizens? How are we helping them? You might also ask me, why is education so important? I believe that an educated citizen will make better sound choices and judgments regarding his life, his health, his relationship, his finance, and will lead to an overall better quality of life. Let me explain the process to you. When a child is born, a child does not have a mindset or framework. That framework or mindset is obtained or formed initially through a child's interaction with his or her parents or society. Not every mindset and framework will be complete. There are going to be flaws. Now that child grows on to adolescence and then goes on to be a young adult and moves on to be a citizen. If those flaws and that mindset is not revisited, you're going to have a citizen that is making poor health choices about his health, his relationship, his finances, and overall leads to a poor quality of life. The most effect is that that individual or citizen is not reaching his or her full potential. But having access to education will help that individual to revisit his flaws, his framework, time to contemplate, time to revisit his past, reconcile with his past, and use current information to rectify any flaws. Now this will lead to an individual who will have better coping skills, who's well informed to make decisions about his life, his health, his finance, his lifestyle, and this overall leads to a better and a fully functioning adult and an American citizen. A few of these individuals form a society. A few of the society forms a city. A few of these cities form a state. A few of these states form us, the United States. Hence you understand why it is important. If I'm elected as your senator, I would propose a bill that all educational expenses such as tuition, residence, will be covered by the American government for an American citizen or an American legal resident with a GPA of 3.0 and above. I believe it is the right of the American people for a good education without worry, stress, and to make better life choices. Thank you.